$1.87. That was all Della had. She had counted it 3 times. Pennies saved here and there, from the grocery bill, from bargaining with the butcher, and from careful planning. It had taken months, and tomorrow was Christmas. There was nothing to do but cry. So Della did, on the old, worn couch in her modest apartment. Della lived with her husband Jim in a small flat that cost $8 a week. It wasn't much, but it was theirs, and they loved each other more than anything in the world. Now Della stood up, wiped her eyes, and looked in the mirror. Her eyes settled on her hair, long, thick brown hair that fell past her knees like a velvet curtain. It was her pride and glory. Jim had his own treasure too, a gold pocket watch, once his father's, and before that, his grandfather's. It was the only thing of real value he owned. Della put on her old brown coat, her worn hat, and slipped out into the street. She walked to a shop that read, Madame Sofronie, hair goods of all kinds. Inside, Della spoke quickly. "Would you buy my hair?" she asked. "I buy hair," Madame Sofronie said. "Take off your hat." Down tumbled the brown waves. $20, Madame said. "Sold," Della replied. She walked out with $20 and a lighter head and a happy heart. Now she had enough. She searched until she found it. A simple, elegant platinum watch chain. It was perfect for Jim's gold watch. It cost $21. She handed over the money and rushed home. At home, she curled her short hair and waited, nervous and excited. When Jim came in, he stared at her. There was something in his eyes she couldn't read. Not anger, not disappointment, just something. "You've cut your hair," he said slowly. "I had to," Della said. "I wanted to get you something special. It'll grow back." Jim reached into his coat pocket and pulled out a small package. He handed it to her, still in silence. Della opened it. Inside was a set of beautiful tortoiseshell combs with jeweled edges, the very ones she had admired in the shop window for so long. The combs were made for long hair. "Oh, Jim," she whispered, "my hair grows so fast." Then she remembered. She gave him her gift, the platinum chain. Jim smiled and sank onto the couch. "Della," he said, "I sold the watch to buy your combs." For a moment, they just looked at each other, and then they laughed, softly, lovingly. It didn't matter that their gifts couldn't be used now. What mattered was what those gifts meant. They had given from the deepest place of the heart. Those who sacrifice their material possessions for the people they love are as wise as the Magi.